let's do a quick trail walk before it gets dark. A lot of things started, nothing really that finished, to just be like, hey, check out this scene. Mummy's Egyptian scene is shaping up pretty nicely. So much to do, but things are definitely starting to look a lot better. Definitely some spoilers in this video, but that's okay. I don't know if I mentioned, but we did get the top part of the barn and definitely need help putting it up, so hopefully this weekend, if anybody stops by, we'll get that going. Have the ladder ready to go. These shelves go inside, so I could have done that, but this piece is the top middle, and then that little piece goes there, and that little piece goes there to finish that facade. Moved a little bit of clowns around. Zombies really hasn't changed much. They're pretty much covered at this point. Kangaroo is temporarily there. There's Bert Zombie. He was the big zombie surprise. Thinking hopefully, if I'm not here all day Saturday and Sunday, that pretty much everything will be placed except for whatever Home Depot stuff we're still waiting for, of course. Lose a turn, better than your head. Inside the maze, there's not really any progress. I put some props that are going to go in there, but they're not placed yet, so it's probably not worth even going through there right now. Planning to take this head off. That was just to make a video, and use instead a clown head. Hang that there. I think that'll look cool. And then this can go either in the chop shop or maybe even over by the ogres. We'll see. The perimeter behind the maze is coming out really nicely. Aliens are pretty much set up. Demons are pretty much set up. Found a lot of the missing pieces, the skulls for Catacomb Creature, the hands and the staff for Baphomet. We found, I forgot his name, but we found his hands. Too many characters, can't remember their names anymore. So this T-Rex is a little too close to the pumpkin scene, the cornstalkers. So we're gonna pull him in front of this tree a little bit, so there's a little bit more distance between those scenes. So happy with how this scene came out, honestly. You can get a lot of views, but I like it, so hopefully you guys do too. I like how this guy over here is just arm wrapped around the tree, like he's kind of peeking out from behind it. Headless Horseman in the distance. Big 3. Gonna get the two 15-footers from Home Depot, and the front of the maze entrance, we'll put one on each side. That's the plan over there. Here we have all 3 of our ogres together. Love them. Blorg from Beastcraft. We have the Distortions little guy and the Home Depot troll. Moved him, the cannibal, up front. Kind of felt like he went good with Blorg. And then we have Distortion Scarecrow with Corvus. We have our little alleyway of Plague Doctors. Drop down Scarecrow. I still have to build the extra Scarecrow for that scene right there, for that spot right there. The Universal monsters, they're gonna go in this area. So we do have a Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein actually came a little while ago. So tonight, as it gets dark, when I go inside, I'll probably build her. And we have our mummy. Gonna use the Costco mummy from a couple of years ago. Wolfman over here. He came out of the werewolf section from last year. I'm gonna use this guy for Dracula. So, you know, we got a good cast of characters, and it should be pretty cool. I don't know if I'm in any sewer videos yet, but the sewer is decently set up. Might put Pennywise and Georgie in the sewer this year instead of the Monstars. There's just a thought, but we'll see how tight it winds up being in there. Might get the other sewer rat from Spirit. When I see it in person, I'll see if I like it. He's going over to Monstars. He's just out of place. This crab is going in that spot, but we had needed a pathway to get through to go back and forth. In the last pirate video, the archways were not up, so that archway is up. Move the treasure chest into place, that's new. I wound up putting one snake over here, the new one, and the other archway is up right there. We got our pirate 12-foot skelly in the background, and a couple more surprises coming for this scene, just not for a while. Actually purchased a couple of pieces off my friend who is going to help me set them up at some point, but they're at his storage unit right now. We have our bride and groom, and we laid down the ring boy temporarily till we could get him staked in. Did a video on them, nothing has changed. We have our back side of our clown tent, or other front side of our clown tent over here. A couple more clowns, got Crouchy. I don't think anything has changed with the castle, but also a scene I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far. We have 2 thrones, so if you want to sit here for a nice photo op with good scenery behind you. Still have to figure out the plan for Wyvern, if I'm lucky enough to get it when it does eventually drop. And we did a video on the vampires. Close up the coffins just in case we get a little sprinkling of rain, nothing gets in there. Planning to move Predator of the Night behind the wall, and I'm going to elevate him so he towers over the wall. My other friend Tom has a scaffold I'm going to hopefully get from him soon, and he'll go up on there. Cemetery, a little bit has changed. Did move the 12-foot ghosts into place. Today I built 12-foot skelly with the demon head. I'm going to put one more 12-foot skelly in here. We have the Lowe's caretaker, but he's been up for a while now. So a little bit of progress here today, not a ton. The main scenes I think I worked on today were, well, it's coming up right now. I'll show you fast. Here's our spiders. Our strapped down Phantom with no base is holding up great so far. So this is one of the main scenes I worked on today. It's coming along pretty good. This used to be only 2 panels. We added a 3rd, so put up that library panel today and put Emmeline into place, all these characters, and that's it. Haven't done the whole perimeter along the outside of the house yet, so the Monstars is not started. The Asylum is not started. Neither is the Scientists, but hi, how are you guys?
It'll be another
Working hard?
Yep, always. But we did mulch the front today, so when the actor does, or actress does, come out of the cage on this side here, they got all the space to kind of walk around and scare the crowd while they're waiting in line. Scientist panels are ready to go. I think I did show that in a video though a few days ago. But yeah, placement has not started up here. I mean, the props are here, but they're not by any means organized just yet. We do have some more wall panels that are not used just yet, and not sure if we're gonna use them this season, but we'll see if we find a spot for them. Same with Monstars. I mean, a lot of them are back there. It's just gonna be a matter of putting them out, staking them down. What I do when I first bring them over usually is make like a group, and you see the rope going around them, and pull the rope nice and tight. That way they can't fall if it gets windy. If you're not, I know I'm not planning to work with them for a little bit, so I definitely don't want to have them falling or breaking in the meantime. It also does get more sunny because obviously we're not in the woods over here, so the bags and the rope help to protect them a little bit more. But back here we got so much shade from these leaves on these trees that, I mean, sometimes when it's raining, I'm back there and I don't even realize that it is raining. I mean, once it gets to a hard rain, then you start to feel it. But if it's just a drizzle, depending where you're standing back there, you wouldn't even know that it was raining. So we got a lot of natural protection, and not to say I'm gonna just leave everything uncovered, but this was a nice weather week, so I knew that it was pretty safe to leave them uncovered while I worked on each scene. And yeah, we'll keep checking the weather, and soon they'll be covered just because the scene is done, and we're gonna have to wait till we get to the next stage, which is plugging everything in and then testing everything out, and then lighting and fog. And by the time all that happens, I mean, we'll probably make 50 more videos and it'll be going into September. But that's the progress so far. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs. We're at about 9,200 right now. Would love to kick off the season at that big 10,000 and do a really great video for you guys when we get there. All right, have a good night.